Welcome back to the rooftops of Jerusalem. I'm Jonathan Glass, Rooftop Rabbi, with another religious rambling on the holiday of Passover, Pesach in Hebrew, Jewish holiday of Passover. Passover, what does it mean to Passover? So here, listen to this. The usual idea that you're going to hear is, and it's a fantastic idea, great is God passed over the houses of the Jews and went to the house of the Egyptians, smote the firstborn of the Egyptians. I'm going to give you another idea of Passover that comes from the Hasidic writings, and this idea is like this. There's two systems. There's a system of law, right, and justice and obligation, and then there's another system of divine love. And what happened on Passover is that the infinite, awesome, Holy One passed over the regular way of doing things and went to the way of love and took the Jewish people out of Egypt, because the Jewish people are involved in all kinds of things, idolatry, all kinds of stuff over there, that in some way they didn't really deserve to be taken out. In some way they were undeserving, but because God loved them so much, He took them out. So He passed over the usual way of doing things. He passed over the usual system of doing things. That's an idea of Passover. The Rabbi of Slonim says this amazing parable. He says it's like this king. The king's wearing his robe, he's sitting on his throne, everything's fine, he's got his crown on his head, and all of a sudden he looks out the window and he sees his son over there, right? His child is in the mud, and his child is drowning in the mud. And the king, he bypasses all of his servants and all of his courtiers and all of his in attendants, and he runs and he runs and he runs and he jumps out of the window and he jumps into the mud to save his kid. That's what the king does. He jumps into the mud and gets himself all dirty, and he saves his kid because he loves him so much, and he passes over all the regular laws and ways of being king, right? Where he has other people do his dirty work for him, other people do his work for him. He doesn't do that. He goes in there, he does it himself, because that's his child.